Read.
The tree of life is planted.
Tree of life is planted. Because the Most High took the tree of life away from us. He took eternal life away from us. When Adam and Eve sinned, he put flaming swords around the tree of life. So could nobody see over one day with the Most High. That's 1,000 years, man. And now you done cut it down to 70. That's only 60 years for 3 scores. A score is 20 years. That's 70 years. After that, you blessed. Think about it. From 979 years all the way down to 70 years, man. He done cut off what? 909 years, man, from us. From the oldest man living on the earth. He only give us 70 years now. That's how much he love us. But yet still, we think we got power with the Most High. No, man, we got to work till we get this power with the Most High. This is not something that you just come up with. Like the other day, brother was talking about, he got his own Most High. And that's mostly you do. You have created your own power. Not the power of the Most High, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who we say is forever and a memorial to all generations. That's why it's important to know what he's saying. Listen to what he say. Read.
The time to come is prepared.
The time to come is what?
Prepared.
It's prepared. That's why Mashiach Yahushua said he's going to prepare a place for us. So he said the time to come is prepared. Read.
Plenteousness is made ready.
Plenteousness. That means whatever you can think of, man. Whatever you want, you're going to have plenty of it. That's what he's saying. Plenteousness is made ready. Y'all ready for that? That means you ain't going to lack nothing. You're not going to lack anything. Plenteousness is made ready. Come on.
A city is builded.
A city is builded, man. New Jerusalem, man. It's builded. It's going to come down and be right there in the Middle East, man. Read.
And rest is allowed.
And what's allowed?
Rest is allowed.
We're going to get rest. Because the kingdom's coming to us. We got next. Forever and ever and ever. You look at the empires that rule the earth. You had the Egyptian empire. You had the Assyrian empire. You had the Babylonian empire. The Persian, the Mede empire. The Greeks. Then the Romans. Then the Byzantine empire. The Dark Ages when the Israelites was ruling. Then you had the Renaissance period when the white man came into power again. Until now. And he's still in power. That's why I say there's going to be great miseries in the earth in the last days, man. Because of great pride. So we got to get ready, man. You can't slack up on this, man. It's very, very important. Read.
Yeah. Perfect goodness and wisdom.
Perfect goodness in this rest that he's going to give us. And wisdom. Come on.
The root of evil is sealed up from you.
The root of evil going to be sealed up from us. Read.
Weakness and the mouth is hid from you.
Weakness and the mouth is hid from us. If you make it. If you're one of the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel that the Most High is called, that's going to make it into this kingdom that we're reading about. Read.
And corruption is fled into hell.
Corruption going to be fled into hell. So all you corrupt people down here or wherever in the world going to be flee into what?
Hell.
Flee into hell, man. Read.
To be forgotten.
To be what?
Forgotten.
You're going to be forgotten just like you never existed. That's why you better come back to righteousness, man. You know, when you come back to righteousness, come back to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments. He gave us moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, and ceremonial laws that we have now to go by. Don't slip on this, because it's very, very important, my brothers and sisters. Read.
Yeah, it's not over there. Sorrows are past, and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality.
Right, in the end, gonna be shown the treasure of immortality. I mean, you're gonna live forever. But Mashiach Yahushua gonna come back and show us how to serve the Most High for 1,000 years. How we gonna be all righteous. You ready for that? Then we gonna go into immortality. Those that are ready. those that have prepared themselves, those that are going to endure until the end and not give up. Go back to St. John 14:1. So it's very important that we see this, because without seeing this with the clear eyes and ears to hear, then you might miss this. You don't want to miss this boat. We could have missed the boat coming over here in slavery, but you don't want to miss this boat. When the ships come, you want to make sure that you're on them. Read this.
St. John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions.
That paradise that we talk about will be many mansions, read.
If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you.
We just read about the place that he's going to prepare for us. Come on.
And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
So where he's at, we may be with him. That's what he's saying. But he's not going to just take you in wickedness, you wicked as ever. You haven't repented. You ain't cried to the Most High. Why should he come get you when you haven't cried to him? You ain't showed no remorse for the things that you have done wrong. Because we all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. But you got to repent. You got to ask for forgiveness for what you've done wrong. You got to ask the Most High to deliver you. And we got to be delivered from the hand of our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. That's being saved. Because that's what's going to go down. Read.
And whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know.
That's right. He said, where do we go? We supposed to know, and the way we supposed to know. But some of you don't know, you better find out. Better sincerely find out, because they didn't know either. Just to show you, continue to read.
Thomas said unto him, Mashiach, we know not whither ye goest, and how can we know the way?
Right. He said, we don't know where you're going. And how can we know the way? Where you going, man? We don't know the way where you going. Read.
Hamashiach said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
That's right. He said he's the way to the truth, which is the law, to lead to everlasting life. So he's telling you he's the way to show you how to follow the Most High's laws to lead to everlasting life. And no man cometh to the Father but by him. This is nothing new. This has always been the case. Give me verse 23.
St. John chapter 14, verse 23. Hamashiach answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him.
You know what he said? He said if a man love him, the Most High gonna love him. If you love Hamashiach Yahushua, said the Most High gonna love you. But you got to keep his word. What did he tell us? What is his word? What did he say? Jump to verse 15.
St. John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
That's simple. He said if you love him, keep his commandments. 1 John 5 and 3. But see, the commandments are the laws. And you know how to follow laws. You know what the laws here in America is. That's why some of y'all slick. You know what the laws here in America, that's why y'all be looking around making sure that y'all don't break the laws. You're breaking the laws of the Most High, breaking the laws of the white man, and you make sure that you don't get caught breaking the laws of the white man. But the angels are watching everything that's being done when you're breaking the laws of the Most High. And it's going to be a judgment. And sometimes he'll, whether you don't realize it or not, he going to Esau, so a white man, and have him zone in on you. Zone in on you. He zoom in on you. Say, how he see me? He wasn't around, but next thing you know, here he come. Boop. He got you in handcuffs. Because that's the angels that's reporting to them, saying, hey, they over there dirty. Go get them. You only got a certain amount of time. That's why it's going to be great miseries in these last days, man. Read.
5 and 1. 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High.
Y'all say you love the Most High. Y'all love God, as y'all call him. We can say the Most High because God is dog spelled backwards. That's what the Mashiach Yahushua said he was on that tree. when the Romans put him on that tree, crucified him, he said, for dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. Read.
For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
Commandments are not grievous. You shouldn't have a problem keeping his commandments. That's why it's important. Go back to John 14. Read verse 12. So the ones that's going to hear this truth and come back in the truth and start operating with this spiritual power that he endowed us with, they're going to be able to do certain things. Before you get to give me John, the first chapter. Read verse 10.
St. John chapter 1 verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
He was in the world, and the world was made by him, Samashiach Yahushua, and the world knew him not. The world didn't know him. If he was in the world, I mean in the past. Right. He was all the way in the beginning. Read Genesis 1 and 1. He was always there. That's why he said, no man come to the Father but by him. Mind you, they didn't have a New Testament. So he's giving them an understanding of what they had was the old scrolls, which is the Old Testament. Read.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning, the Most High, Yahushua, created the heaven and the earth.
Right, so we're saying the Most High and Christ, which is a Mashiach Yahushua, created the heavens and the earth. Now let's prove it. Ephesians 3 and 9. It's clear. That's why you get understanding through the precepts. Ephesians 3 and 9. Because he's there in the beginning. Read.
Ephesians chapter 3 verse 9. And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery which from the beginning of the world had been hid in the Most High, who created all things by Hamashiach Yahushua.
He created all things by Hamashiach Yahushua. So he was there in the beginning. That's why I go to Genesis 1 and 26. So we're in Genesis, the first chapter, say the beginning, the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushua created the heaven and the earth. Now Genesis 1:26 to give you understanding who this us and who this our is, since we just went through it. All right, my brother. Read. Shalom.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. And the Most High said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
See that? So it said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. You see? So that's the us is the Most High and his only begotten Son of Mashiach Yahushua. When you understand this. Now go back to St. John, the first chapter and the 10th verse. It should make more sense now. But if you don't understand the precepts of what we just went over, then it'll be hard for you to understand what it's saying here, because a lot of people think that he just came on the earth for the first time being created when he came on the earth in the flesh through Joseph and Mary. But that's a lie. That's why it says, read.
St. John chapter 1 verse 10. He was in the world.
He was in the world before he came here in the flesh. Because we just read about him being where? In the very beginning. In the very beginning. He was there before the Most High made the earth and the heavens. He was there. Give me that in Revelation 3 and 14. So you got to know, man, our power, the Most High, our power, Mashiach Yahushua, his only begotten Son. Let's read about him. Read.
Revelation chapter 3 verse 14. Unto the angels of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things said Hamashiach Yahushua, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of the Most High.
So he's the beginning of the creation of the Most High. The Most High created him. Then he used Hamashiach Yahushua to create to build, to make the heavens and the earth. We just read it. But see, you can understand it through the precepts. Now go back to St. John 1 and 10. Now it should be perfectly clear to you. Read.
St. John chapter 1 verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
You hear that? Because he only concerned about one people. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. He said in Matthew 15:24, but he answered and said, I am not come but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So what world is he talking about? This ain't no different in the world when you go to St. John 3:16. Let's find out what world this is. Isaiah 45:17.